Number 25. If you have a desk job, you spend approximately 9.3 hours per day sitting. Number 24. Unfortunately, sitting for 6 or more hours per day makes you 40% more likely to die within 15 years than someone who sits less than 3, even if you exercise. Number 23. So right up front, we'll give you the takeaway. If you spend most of your day sitting, exercising, and even eating healthy, will do very little to keep you from being overweight or dying young. Why? Well, here's what we know. Number 22. As soon as you sit down, your body basically goes into meltdown. Electrical activity in your leg muscles shuts off completely. Number 21. Calorie burning drops to 1 calorie per minute. Number 20. Enzymes that help break down fat drop by almost 90%. Number 19. After 2 more hours of sitting, your good cholesterol drops by 20%. Number 18. And after 24 hours, your insulin effectiveness drops by 24%, and your risk of diabetes increases sharply. Number 17. To drive this point home, between 1980 and 2000, exercise rates in the general population stayed the same, possibly even increased, while the number of hours sitting increased by 8%. Obesity, on the other hand, has doubled. Number 16. According to the Mayo Clinic, sitting for most of the day increases your risk of heart attack just as much as smoking. Number 15. In fact, many of the most common killers and illnesses in the West, including diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and even depression, are strongly linked to what researchers have dubbed sitting disease. Number 14. According to a study published in the American Journal of Epidemiology, those who sit have a much higher mortality rate not just from heart disease, but from cancer as well. Number 13. Exercising all day may not be enough to offset the sitting. Number 12. Many people may not be able to help sitting at the office, and we'll get back to that in our conclusion, but it's the extra time sitting at home that is literally killing them. Number 11. One solution is to get off the couch while you're at home. Number 10. Those who sit 3 hours or more per day watching TV are 64% more likely to die from heart disease. Number 9. Interestingly, of the people who sit in front of the TV for 3 hours per day, those that exercise are just as obese as those who don't. Number 8. Each extra hour of TV correlates to an 11% higher risk of death. Number 7. The human body just wasn't built to sit for long periods of time. Number 6. 100 years ago, when we were all out toiling in the fields and working in factories, obesity was nearly non-existent. Number 5. Studies are now showing that in order to remain healthy, you must minimize sitting time while still exercising and eating healthy. If you miss any one of those, the other two will not make up for it. Number 4. In a recent inactivity study, researchers fed subjects the same amount of calories and forbid them from exercising during the study. Surprisingly, not everyone gained weight. Number 3. After wiring the subjects' bodies to see what was going on, they realized that although no one was doing traditional exercise, the leaner subjects moved a lot more during the day. Number 2. They would take the stairs instead of the elevator, pace around, and even while sitting they would fidget. Basically, their lifestyle was active. And number 1. So, in conclusion, even if you find yourself having to sit all day at work, get a standing desk, pace around, fidget, and reduce your sitting time. And don't forget to exercise and eat healthy too.